This is The Value of Wrestling, the revolutionary force in wrestling podcasting.
Hey, it's your boy Miguel Z with The Value of Wrestling New Japan Rebound Podcast. I have a guest for you, folks.
Yeah, that part. Hey, man, shout out The Value of Wrestling. I'm right here with the Big O's, San Jose. We're going to shut this shit down. Love and respect, though, man. Value of Wrestling. Hello.
Man, thank you, brother. Thank you.
Oh, you didn't know. Ladies and gentlemen, you better get ready. On the big time, this is Value Wrestling. We got some news to talk about. We're going to talk about the passing of one superstar, a debut return to NXT, and the possible signing of a big name to WWE. All that coming down right after this. So stay tuned for a Big Tyme Rants, episode 67. Let's get it go. You better call up somebody and tell them the Big Time is live on air and ready to break it all down for you right here on a Big Tyme Rants, right here on YouTube, right here at the Value of Wrestling, where we are contenders, not pretenders. That's a guarantee. We are coming. And ladies and gentlemen, you should get excited because we are going to be the fastest growing, hottest podcast in professional wrestling today, tomorrow, and every day after that. Join us, won't you? Shall you? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for staying tuned. Some things we need to just go over today in breaking news. One thing is, unfortunately, the passing of WWE legend Virgil Reynolds, formerly a bodyguard to Ted DiBiase. That was the biggest role he played until he separated from Ted DiBiase and then eventually became the $1 Million champion at one time. Virgil was used in the world of wrestling. He was a sidekick to the $1 Million Man, then kind of had a moment where they tried to push him at the card, but never really rose to much of a superstar. But with the passing of Ole Anderson this week, which was tragic, and our prayers and wishes are with him, his family, friends, and of course our thoughts and prayers are also with one Virgil and his family and friends during this time. It is sad to hear this tragic news. I know Virgil played roles in different things, was on the independent feds for a while, also interacted with Grimm's Toy Show, who's a big time YouTuber, GTS wrestling promoter, a superstar. Had Virgil on a couple of times. That was really awesome. But unfortunately, it is sad that we have to announce the passing of Virgil. We all hate to see people that we watch growing up go, but we know that time waits for no one, and we all have an end date, unfortunately. Lots of breaking news coming out of yesterday, of course, and things are shaping up to get real interesting. One of the big news is Shawn Spears, the Perfect 10 Shawn Spears. Yeah, Shawn Spears was originally in WWE under the name of Ty Dillinger, where he rose to prominence under the Perfect 10 gimmick. He showed up in the Royal Rumble at the number 10 spot as the Perfect 10, made his main roster debut, but really never took off and did anything in WWE, was a significant part of NXT back in the day, Black and Gold, under the Triple H regime. Unfortunately, he wanted to go join his buddy. He asked for his release. He wanted to go join his buddy Cody, as Cody started AEW. And Shawn Spears shortly became All Elite and became a hot name in AEW. Was prominently featured in a feud with Cody Rhodes, where he would become the chairman. He worked alongside a manager of Tony Blanchard, eventually joined Pinnacle along with MJF and FTR. rose to a lot of big moments there. Felt like an important role. Felt like AEW and Tony Khan were going to really push Shawn Spears and give Shawn Spears the opportunity that he needed. Then he kind of faded away, came back briefly, but never really got over that hump. His contract with AEW, as we know, towards the end of last year, the beginning of this year, had run its course. And as of last night, in all the secrecy, a lot of people thought he would show up at the Royal Rumble in the 10th spot. We got a lot of that, but over the last few weeks, at the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida, we had many cryptic tweets, a Three Faces vignette, and then another vignette, only to appear as it being Shawn Spears as he attacked. Why is his name escaping my head? He came out and attacked. I could see his face. Rich Holland. There we go. Rich Holland came out to the ring and was talking when the lights went out. A bunch of words came up on the screen, and then a mysterious man with the chair came back, and we had Shawn Spears. So officially, the chairman is now in WWE or NXT as Shawn Spears. He will not be using the Ty Dillinger name, so he's not reverting back. So this is kind of a debut return. When he was originally in WWE and NXT, he was Ty Dillinger. He was Perfect 10, but this time he's coming back as Shawn Spears, staying under his name. Shawn Spears also married to Cassie, who played Peyton Royce in WWE, part of the Iconics. A lot of rumors that they may be returning, so it could be interesting. Really excited what to see. WWE managed to keep Shawn Spears' debut completely under wraps, which was really awesome. Gave a great moment there for the audience in attendance and everybody watching on TV. Awesome to see Shawn Spears back in WWE. Can't wait to see what they're going to do with him, what's going to happen with him. So we're going to wait and see how that all plays out. And we are just having to move forward. News and rumors on Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay has had nightmare experience with Delta Airlines before tonight. He's supposed to be on the show tonight, AEW Dynamite, for February 28th. Will Ospreay is supposed to be there. The aerial assassin is set to make his first appearance as a full-time AEW star on Dynamite tonight. Will Ospreay took to Twitter and revealed that he was on the very first day as the AEW star. Delta Airlines lost both his bags at the airport, and he wondered if he could swear at them for the massive blunder. And I quote, "Well, first day on the job and at Delta, loses both my bags." So he put that out in the X sphere. Hopefully he can recover those bags in time for tonight, and he'll be able to be on the show like they want him to be. And we'll have to see what happens with Will Ospreay on the big show, AEW Dynamite tonight. Of course, me and Mr. Clark will be here tonight after the show to give you a full breakdown and review on what we see happening with AEW Dynamite. Other than that, big news coming out of WWE, as it looks like former New Japan Pro Wrestling star and Mr. Z. Miguel Z had been talking about this on the New Japan Rebound podcast about Tama Tonga getting his last match in Tama Tonga, hanging out in New Japan, talking about wanting to be closer to family and being surrounded by family more often. And it looks like the answer to all that, the idea behind all that, is going to be have one Tama Tonga coming to WWE. It looks like he may have signed, according to the news and rumors and reports that are out there. No confirmation at this time. We'll have to see what WWE does. Will Tama Tonga be heading into the NXT round to get comfortable? Will he be aligning with ex-former Bullet Club members Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson? It seems now that a lot of the original members of the Bullet Club are all in WWE. The Bullet Club do definitely rule the world in a way, as you have several members in WWE, several members in New Japan, you have some members in TNA, and you have a handful of members in AEW. Bullet Club now ruling the world across the world, across continents. It is amazing to see, but we will see Tama Tonga. Is he going to be aligning himself on NXT? Will he align himself with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson? Or will he show up to help out the bloodline? He's not direct bloodline, but he is part of the family. Tama Tonga is the son to one of the legendary wrestlers known as Haku. This could be an awesome opportunity. Haku, part of the bloodline, the Polynesian family line. They're respected. So could Tama Tonga be playing a part in the new bloodline? Is Tama Tonga going to be a surprise that Cody Rhodes isn't going to be ready for? A lot of news and rumors coming there. We're going to have to wait and see how that all comes together. But it's going to get very, very interesting what is going to happen with all of that. But Tama Tonga looks like he is definitely headed to WWE and the WWE future looking very bright with the addition of possibly having Tama Tonga showing up. Other news we know is building to AEW. I can talk, I promise you. It's AEW Dynamite tonight. AEW Dynamite is the last Dynamite for Sting, as Sting is heading into Revolution on March 3rd, Sunday, for AEW Revolution, his final match. Lots to come out of it. We know Will Ospreay is going to be on the show. Sting and Darby Allin will be there. We think the Young Bucks should make an appearance. I think there is a Chris Statlander Sky Blue match going on, along with several other matches. We're going to have to wait and see how AEW does and what they produce tonight. It's going to be interesting, but things are looking okay. We know that this will be the last Dynamite with the current logo branding packaging. There will be a new packaging starting on the very next episode of AEW Dynamite. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, not a whole lot of other stuff to talk about in the world of news. But we are definitely looking forward to seeing what's coming tonight. AEW Dynamite, me and Mr. Clark will be here to give you a review post-show, break all down the details, give you all the information about what happened, how it played out, was it a good show, was it a bad show, what do we think they did right, what do we think they did wrong. Then, we set up for everything else that comes during this week. But it's getting really interesting. Only time will tell, so stay tuned. We appreciate you for taking time out of your busy day, your busy week, or evening, or whenever you decide to come and join in and watch this Big Tyme Rant. I always appreciate you for being here and taking part. If you have any comments, please feel free to drop them down below. We're always appreciative of your comments. Just keep it respectful. Other than that, you can hit that like button, get this out in the algorithm. Let's get this many viewers. It'll be awesome. Also, go ahead and hit that bell for notifications so you'll always be notified when there's new content or when we go live. So you'll be ready to join us as we grow and become bigger than ever. We are trying to work on hopefully what could be the very first interview in Value of Wrestling history. We are working very diligently. We are, keeping our fingers crossed. This could be huge and an awesome opportunity for us. We will be giving you more details, but this could be exciting. Anyways, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, join the Value of Wrestling family. We are trying to get to that 1,000 mark, that beautiful 1,000 mark. That's where we want to get to. We are trying to get there. We want to get there. So if you're here, please hit that subscribe button. Share this with all your friends, family, and everybody else you know. Share this on Facebook. Share this on Twitter. Share this on Instagram. Share this anywhere you can share it. Let's get everybody here. Let's get everybody to realize that Value of Wrestling is real, that we are contenders, not pretenders, and that we're going to become the #1 podcast of professional wrestling, period. You can believe that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out of here until the next one. Deuces.